welcome back. So as I have already discussed about angles made by the transversal with any given two lines in a plane, but in today's video we will discuss the angles made by transversal with two parallel lines when the lines are parallel. For example, here the lines M and N. M is parallel to N and the line T is intersecting these two lines at point A and B. So here T is known as transversal. So now let us name the angles formed by this transversal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So the properties of these angles will be different when transversal intersects two parallel lines. So first of all, we will just write down the names of the angles. What are the interior angles? So again, interior angles means angles formed in the interior of these two lines. So the interior angles here will be angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 6. Now exterior angles, angles formed in the exterior of these two lines or the angles whose arms does not include AB. So here the exterior angles 1, 2, 7 and 8. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8. Now vertically opposite angles. When a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the pairs of vertically opposite angles also get formed. So here the pairs will be 2 and 3. Angle 2 and angle 3. Angle 2 and angle 3, angle 1 and angle 4, and these pairs will always be equal to each other. That we will discuss later in this video. So angle 1 and angle 4, next pair angle 6, angle 7, and the last pair angle 5 and angle 8. Now the fourth type of angles, pairs of corresponding angles. So corresponding angles means angles formed on the same side of the transversal and having the same corresponding positions. For example, angle 1 and angle 5. First pair is angle 1 and angle 5. Both the angles are to the right side of the transversal and above these two parallel lines. So when a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles, measure of the corresponding angles will always be same. So angle 1 and angle 5 is first pair. Second pair angle 3 and angle 7 and angle 7. The third pair angle 2 and angle 6. Both are to the left side of the transversal and above the parallel lines. So angle 2 and angle 6 is the third pair. And the fourth pair is angle 4 and angle 8. Now, the next type of angles, pairs of alternate interior angles. So interior angles we know, these four are interior angles. Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 6. Now alternate means angles formed on the opposite side of the transversal or making the Z shape. So here angle 4 and angle 5 will be first pair. And angle 3 and angle 6 will be second pair of alternate interior angles. Now the next type is pairs of alternate exterior angles. So again, as we know about exterior angles, these four angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8. So these four are exterior angles. So alternate means again angles formed on the opposite side. So if this is a transversal, if these are two lines and this is a transversal, so this angle and this angle are formed on the opposite side of the transversal. So angle 1 and angle 8 is first pair. And the second pair, we may write angle 2 and angle 7. So angle 2 and angle 7. So these will be the angles formed by the transversal with two parallel lines. Now we will learn about their properties. Okay. Now the first property is when a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then all the pairs of vertically opposite angles will be equal. Here the pairs are angle 1 and angle 4. So this means both the angles will be equal. Angle 1 will be equal to angle 4. Second pair is angle 2 and angle 3. Angle 2 will be equal to angle 3. Now next pair, angle 5 will be equal to angle 8. And angle 6 will be equal to angle 7. So all pairs of vertically opposite angles will always be equal. Now the second property is all pairs of corresponding angles will be equal. So the first pair of corresponding angle is angle 1 and angle 5. So angle 1 will be equal to angle 5. Angle 3 will be equal to angle 7. Next pair, angle 2 will be equal to angle 6. And angle 4 will be equal to angle 8. So when a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then four pairs of vertically opposite angles formed and they will be equal. Similarly, four pairs of corresponding angles will be formed and also pairs of corresponding angles will be equal. Now the next property is all pairs of alternate interior and exterior angles will be equal. So first we will talk about alternate interior angles. So these four are interior angles here, angle 3, angle 4, angle 6 and angle 5. So alternate interior angles means angle 4 will be equal to angle 5. So angle 4 will be equal to angle 5. The second pair, angle 3 will be equal to angle 6. So two pairs of alternate interior angles will be formed and they will be equal. Now we will talk about alternate exterior angles. So here the exterior angles are angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8. And the first pair of alternate exterior angles will be angle 2 and angle 7 and they both will be equal to each other. So angle 2 will be equal to angle 7 and angle 1 will be equal to angle 8. Okay, so the pairs of alternate interior and exterior angles will always be equal to each other when parallel lines cut by the transversal. Okay. Now the fourth important property is interior angles formed on the same side of the transversal will be supplementary angles. So here the word supplementary means two angles are said to be supplementary angles if their sum is 180 degree. For example, here interior angles formed on the same side. If these are two parallel lines and this is the transversal, so these are interior angles formed on the same side. Same side means either right or left. Now first we will talk about to the right side of this angle. So these four are interior angles 3, 5, 4 and 6. So 3, 5, 4 and 6. So as per this property, the interior angles formed on the same side. This means angle 3 and angle 5. So the sum of these two angles, angle 3 plus angle 5, this will be equal to 180 degree. Similarly, now we will talk about this second pair. These are also interior angles and formed on the left side of the transversal. So the sum of angle 4 plus angle 6 will also be equal to 180 degree. So the interior angles formed on the same side of the transversal are also be known as consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. So when a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then consecutive interior angles will always be supplementary angles. Okay. Now let us solve some questions based on the properties. Okay. So the first question is, if L is parallel to M and T is the transversal, then here in this question find the value of X and Y. And here one angle is given. It is 60 degree. Okay. So first we will find out the value of X. So here we can see that X and 60. These two are forming the pair of vertically opposite angles. And we know that when a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the pair of vertically opposite angles will be equal. So here X will be of 60 degree. Value of X will be 60 degree because of vertically opposite angle. Okay. Now we have to find out the value of Y. So here we can find out the value of Y by two ways. So the first is, we can see that here angle X and angle Y both are corresponding angles. And we know that corresponding angles will always be equal. And we know the measure of angle X also. It is of 60 degree. So angle Y will also be equal to 60 degree. Okay. So why these two angles will be equal? Always mention the reason in the bracket. Because they are corresponding angles. Now, the second method to find out the Y is, we can see that Y and angle 60 both are interior angles, but they are alternate interior angles. And we know that when a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the pair of alternate interior angles will be equal. So by this way also, Y will be equal to 60 degree. So let's move on to the next question. Here again, two lines are given, M and N. And both the lines are parallel to each other. And T is a transversal which is intersecting M and N and forming various angles. So here one angle we know, the measure of one angle is 110 degree. And we have to find out the value of angle Z, angle X and angle Y. Okay. So we can start from any angle. So let us start by the angle X. So angle X and this angle. So we know that these are consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. And we know that consecutive interior angles will always be supplementary angles. Okay. Or in other words, we can say that the sum of interior angles formed on the same side of the transversal will be 180 degrees. So here 110 degree plus X will be equal to 180 degree. Because of this reason, because they are consecutive interior angles. So to find out the value of X, this 180 degree will go to right hand side and we will subtract it. When we will subtract, we will get 70 degree. So here the value of X will be 70 degree. Okay. Now we will find out the value of Z. So first we have done, second is value of Z. We know that angle X will be equal to angle Z because they are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior, for interior I am writing short form interior angles, and alternate interior angles will always be equal. So here angle Z will be equal to 70 degree. X is 70 degree. So angle Z will be equal to 70 degree. Angle X will be equal to 70 degree. Now we will come to angle Y. Angle Y and angle X both are vertically opposite angles. And so therefore their measure will be equal. So angle Y will be equal to angle X. And we know that angle X is 70 degree. Therefore, angle Y will be equal to 70 degree. And the another way to find out this is by linking it with angle Z. Angle Z and angle Y both are corresponding angles. And we know that corresponding angles will always be equal. So, if angle Z is 70 degree, then angle Y will also be 70 degree. So, if you know the properties of angles very well, then you can easily solve these type of questions in which one angle is given and you have to find out the rest of the angles. So, friends, I hope that now the concept of transversal and the angles formed by the transversal with two parallel lines will be clear to you. So, if you like this video, then please share it and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon for getting the notifications of my latest videos. See you in the next video with a new concept. Till then, goodbye. Take care.